Hello and welcome to PM Studio's Java Programming Tutorials number 1. Today I'm going to be going over the very basic formatting your programs in Java. The obligatory hello world will pretty much sum it up. As a forewarning, this programming series will not be covering more of the complex nature of the programming language. It'll only be going over the bare basics that you need to get by in everyday life with the programming language. So that being said, I am using the Dr. Java programming IDE for this series. If you want to download it, then the link will be in the description below. If you don't want to use this programming IDE, if you don't like the look of it, or just don't want to use it at all, there will be links to NOTEPAD++ and JCreator also in the description below. So the first thing we're going to go over is how to make comments. A double forward slash signifies a single line comment, so you could do this is a comment, and then if you hit return you could type whatever you wanted and it wouldn't be part of the comment. You can notice comments by their green text. A multi-line comment is if you were to do a forward slash and a star. This is a comment. And then if you hit return, you'll notice that the IDE automatically puts a second star to signify that the multi-line comment continues, and you can type this is also part of the comment. And then whenever you're done with a multi-line comment, you would just make sure that there's no space between the star and the forward slash, and you'd do the exact flip of the opening bracket, and you'd close it. And that's a multi-line comment. So the first thing you want to do on all of your programs is you want to create a header. Basically, a header contains all the information regarding the program. So this is going to be the PM Studios Java Programming Tutorial number 1. And even though I don't need a multi-line comment for this, it's good practice to get into because usually headers will be anywhere between 4 and 7 lines, depending on how much information about the program you put in there. So now to get onto the actual programming, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type public class and then whatever you want the program file to be named. So in this case it's going to be hello world. Then you're going to return and put an opening brace and a closing brace on, well, one line apart, as you can see. And the reason you're going to want to do that is because on the next line you're going to do public, oops, no caps, public static void main, and then in parentheses you're going to do string with a capital S, then 2 brackets, args, and then an opening and close brace again. So basically, to go over what I've done so far is I've created the class that everything is going to be written inside of for this specific program. You can have more than one class in a program, but for now we're just going to keep it simple. We're just going to have one class. Besides, there's really nothing special you can do with a hello world that would dictate you needing more than just one class. So we've got our public class. Public means that it's accessible to all of the other files inside the folder. That'll come in handy when you do multiple classed programs. You can make some private, so that only that class can access the information inside of itself. Or you can make them protected as well, but we won't even be able to get into that in this programming series, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Now, Java programming is a case-sensitive language, so everything that I've typed here is in the exact case that it needs to be in. String always needs to be capitalized. Public, static, and void always need to be capitalized. Class always need to be not capitalized. Sorry. And it's the same thing with class. Now, in here, we're going to type system with a capital S. Again, that needs to be case-sensitive. .out.println. And then we're going to put a parentheses and a quote, and we're going to say hello world. Close the quotes, close the parentheses, put a semicolon. Now, Java also dictates that with every line of code that you type, aside from class and method declarations, you need to put a semicolon at the end of it. It lets the IDE know that you're breaking that one command and you're moving on to another one. So now if we were to do F5 to compile it, you'll notice that it'll ask us to save the program, and it'll automatically call the program file name whatever you called the class. This is important because every Java program that you ever write, every class that you ever write, needs to have the same file name as the class. Otherwise the IDE won't know how to pull it. So I'm just going to go ahead and overwrite my old hello world. We're going to go ahead and click save. You won't have that, so you're going to click yes. It's going to say compilation completed. Once you've done that, you know you're safe to run the program and there were no errors. Push F5 or F2 rather, and it runs hello world, and you can see it prints hello world. So this program runs perfectly fine. Now alternatively, if you want to compile the program yourself and run it the manual way through the menus, you would go up here to Tools and then Compile All Documents. And once you see that compilation complete, you can go back up to Tools and go down to Run Document. And it would run that. So that pretty much sums it up for this programming tutorial. Just so you guys know, this will be a 10 tutorial series, so I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.